Okay, so now I want to look at example 4, which is this one here, right? So on that one there, that's ln x dx. So it looks like it's just one function that we have there. This is actually a special case. We have a way of solving integrals for ln. So we multiply this by 1, right? So basically, let me write it here. It's too close. Ln x dx. Because it's the same as 1 times ln x dx. So it's much wiser to make our u ln x, because du dx will give us 1 over x. And if we make our dv dx 1, we know that v will give us x. Such that when we get to that term, remember our integrating by parts formula says the integral of u dv dx equals uv minus the integral of v du over dx. So when we get here, if our v, because this is the term that's important, we don't want this to then become difficult to solve while it's in the answer, because remember our goal is to get a full answer that doesn't have questions in the answer. So we wouldn't want to ask a question when we are being asked a question, right? So we can't reply that with another question, right? So we need to give a full answer there. So it's important that we find the result for this integral when doing integrating by parts. So it means here, if we make this one dv dx, upon integration it becomes x, right? And this one becomes 1 over x. V du dx will be 1 over x times x. And if you notice, that will give us 1. We will end up integrating 1 with respect to x, which is quite easy. So that's what we want to achieve. So we're going to then say let u equals ln x du over dx equals 1 over x, dv over dx equals 1, because that's automatically what's left after we've made du ln x. Now we have v equals x, the integral of 1 with respect to x. This is the same as 1x to the power 0. So we're adding 1 to the power, dividing by the resulting power, which is 1x to the power 0 plus 1 over 1. So it gives us x to the power 1. Now, we're going to then plug in those terms in our integration by parts formula. So it means we are putting, where we have u, we're putting ln x. Where we have dv dx, we simply have 1. No need for writing that. So that's our question. On the solution side, we are going to have uv, which is x ln x. So it's x ln x minus what? That's going to be minus the integral of v times du dx, which is 1 over x times x with respect to x. If we cancel that, we end up getting the integral of 1 with respect to x. So that will actually give us the integral of ln x with respect to x is equal to x ln x minus x, right? So it gives us something like this, plus a constant of integration c, because we don't have limits of integration. So it's